Hello, my name is Jioh Park and I'm attending Korea International School Jeju campus. I'm the representative of a youth beach clean environmental organization called Savejejubada Youth in Jeju Island. I planned the invention by combining what I noticed while doing environmental activities for 6 years from 2018 to 2023 with computer science that I want to major in. Jeju Island is a UNESCO designated World Natural Heritage Place. Jeju Island, including Halasan Mountain, Songsan Ilchulbong Peak, and Manjanggol Cave, is a volcanic island created by lava activities, and it is an environmentally valuable natural heritage that needs to be preserved globally. But now, Jeju Island is becoming a garbage island full of plastic waste as plastic bottles, which have soared due to COVID-19, are flowing in from various nations. This is a picture of me picking up plastic bottle trash washed away by waves along the coast of Jeju Island in the summer of 2020. In fact, 50% of the marine waste is fishery waste, but 50% is household waste flowing from the land. Savejejubada is a youth environmental organization that conducts beach cleaning activities to collect marine garbage from the Jeju Ocean. It turns out that 80% of Jeju's ocean garbage is plastic garbage. In addition, Jeju Island was counted as the largest city in Korea's local governments in terms of per capita waste emissions. This is because Jeju Island is a tourist destination, so disposable garbage is discharged a lot. Since COVID, the use of disposable plastic bottles has soared, and also the amount of plastic waste emissions has soared. Disposable plastic bottles take 500 years to rot, and the recycling rate of plastic bottles is very insufficient compared to the total amount collected. Save Jejubada had made a camping box by upcycling marine boyos, which are marine waste, in 2020, when COVID-19 is in full swing. However, plastic, which is a marine waste, took a lot of effort to remove salt from the sea, so there were many difficulties in upcycling and making products. So, if you have no choice but to use plastic, most importantly, I learned that it is important to separate and upcycle the plastic before it flows into the sea. So, what I thought was that at a time when disposable plastic bottles are consumed a lot in Jeju, if only disposable plastic bottles consumed on land are well collected and used as upcycling materials, the amount of waste plastic bottles flowing into Jeju's ocean will decrease considerably. And the Dolharu Bang upcycling machine is a user participating a lot-based plastic grinder, and its main function is first, IoT collection notice function, so that the IoT function for remote management of large areas and management of machine systems and recovery systems is installed, and it notices when pickup time comes. And second, QR code recognition. QR code recognition has a user login function or a function to store user information by storing data in a mobile phone number. And lastly, it is a AI plastic separation function. So AI function classifies the materials of bottle and adds AI classification function that does not crush plastic bottles left with drinks and collects high quality plastic bottles for upcycling. And in addition, the product design is designed with a friendly local design. Therefore, for Jeju Island, as our symbol is a Dolharu Bang, our product design could be the Dolharu Bang. Okay, then I will briefly explain about the core technology process map. So initially, the QR recognition through the industrial cameras would recognize the users, and then the PT via ultrasonic sensor would count and activate the shredder, and then the Intel NUC, which is a small PC, would receive the signals with Arduino connected to crushed PET collectors. Then the numbers of pellets and batteries to be collected by time or reason are stored in the database. And then the real-time shredder location and collection notification with the dashboards in mobile web would form, and then by using the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it would build the user interface. And then by using the web interworking, it would be appeared in the mobile phone. And then it would get post-utilization and database of REST API. And then next is about the IoT function collection notification system. By incorporating IoT technology into the Harubang render, labor costs are minimized by remotely controlling the collection volume from the center and detecting and collecting the upcycling pallet when it reaches a certain amount. By attaching the load cell to the bottom of the shredder, an IoT collection notification function is installed that notifies you when the amount of plastic is 80% filled, and it is conveniently managed on the administrator's page so that the machines installed throughout the Jeju Island can be managed in a one-stop manner through the mobile web. So labor cost reduction and various management due to the collection can be solved in one hand. And then it is about the QR code recognition and PET bottle upcycling compensation system. So when a user accesses the Millage mobile web with a QR code, the shredder determines the number of pulverized PET bottles through an ultrasonic sensor and stores information on my page on the Millage mobile map, allowing the immediate compensation during the tourism by selecting a service score or local currency. Upcycling PET bottle pallets are made of raw yarn and are made of upcycling products such as t-shirts, bags, and hats, and usually require 15 PET bottle pallets to make a single t-shirt, and if the color of the plastic bottle is transparent, a white t-shirt is made, so it is important to classify the plastic bottle. To make quality upcycling raw yarn, clean transparent plastic bottles must gather and enter the upcycling machine. If you put a plastic bottle of another color in it, you can't get a good raw yarn because the colors are mixed. In Korea, a large company has started producing upcycled plastic bottles of cloth. And lastly, this Save Jeju cap is also a cap made by upcycling 3 plastic bottles, and I would like to try various fields of upcycling products through activities in the future, and I plan to actively try it if my technical part is needed in this field.